Hey everyone, Ms. Dempsey here. This is a guide for Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa with the Honda NSX. Let's get this started. Your first braking point is just after you pass the 50-meter mark. You'll be using about half of your braking power to try to bring yourself as close to the inside of the track as you can. Once your car is starting to point away from the final grandstand, that is when you can start to fully accelerate. You can also use the inside curbs to help your car rotate a bit more. Go through these uphill S's at full throttle, taking advantage of the curbs, but for this final curb on the right, you don't want to hit the start of it as it will make your car a bit unstable. You'll be treating this turn a bit differently than that of the first one. Brake right at the 50-meter mark and don't use all of your braking power once again. Try to stick relatively close to the inside of the turn, but you're going to want to wait a little bit longer, so up to about here before you start to fully accelerate so you don't end up making any contact with the grass. Go to the right side of the track and you will brake before you reach the 100-meter mark. You'll brake hard until the curb on the right goes away, then that's when you start to turn in, ease off on the brakes. Hit the apex of this first turn, slowly start to accelerate, and try not to steer too suddenly so you don't make the car get unstable. Your next braking point is just before the 35R on the tarmac ends. Slowly ease off on the brakes as you turn in, and you'll want to go down to first gear for a very brief moment to get the car to rotate a little bit more. Go back to second gear and carefully accelerate. When you're almost done with this right turn, you want to start to ease off on the throttle and then start to brake right before the curb on the right ends. Brake hard for a moment, and as you turn, ease off on the brakes to let the car slide a little bit. Then gradually start to apply the throttle and try to minimize contact with the grass. For the final turn, bring yourself to the left and then brake before you reach the 50-meter mark. The apex is going to be at the very end of the curb that is on the inside, so once you reach it, you can start to fully accelerate. The car might get a little oversteery at the very end, but just make sure you're ready to do some counter steering. And that's all for the guide. Before I go, I just want to quickly mention that my team, Team Phoenix Esports, is now sponsored by GTR Simulator. They make racing simulator rigs and other accessories, so if you're looking to buy one and happen to be in the United States, you can definitely check them out, as we're also running a promotion code Phoenix, which will give you 15% off of your purchase. But anyways, that is all I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA wishing you a good race, and I'll see you in the next video.